Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. I appreciate the support. We out here, man. 33 years of prison stories. I know I missed a day or two. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm micromanaging. I'm trying to get things together. Hollywood Trails getting back up to speed, getting back up to health. You know, praise is all praise is due. But we rolling. We gonna keep them coming, though. We gonna keep them coming because we got to spread this positive energy. We got to reach them and teach them. We reaching them and teaching them, man. So that's what it's all about. But I appreciate every one of y'all who've been watching me. I appreciate every one of y'all who support me. Every one of y'all who leave a comment, a like. Everyone that hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all of y'all, for real. I truly do. But I want to get into the story today. A lot of y'all been asking about this, so I wanted to just touch on it a little bit. Y'all been asking about John Wayne. John Wayne, because John Wayne name has came up a couple of times in my stories, and people been asking about stories about him. So I wanted to give y'all a little bit about John Wayne, a little bit of my experiences with John Wayne. John Wayne from Richmond, man. Shout out to John Wayne. You know, he from Richmond, the big R as they call it on the inside. And off top, I can tell you this right now. John Wayne was cool with a lot of dudes. And he was cool with a lot of dudes from DC, wherever you from. He could be cool with a lot of dudes. But he Richmond to the heart. I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't get that confused. He going to ride for Richmond. He going to show up and show out. You know, a lot of times you have, you know, different cities or different neighborhoods or whatever beefing. And if they beefing, a lot of dudes be doing a lot of jaw jacking, a lot of talking, and ain't nothing really popped off yet. Let John Wayne get involved. You can rest assured something gonna pop off. Cause John Wayne gonna be the frontline dude. You know, he gonna be the frontline dude. He's not gonna do a whole lot of talking. He gonna pull that Bethlehem out and get things shaking, man. That's how he coming. And he ain't doing all of that. You know, trying to scratch you, trying to hurt you, pulling it out, trying to scare you. Nah, he trying to sink that joint up in you. he trying to sink it up in you and send you up out of here, man. So dudes knew that, and dudes respected that, and dudes knew, you know, to move with caution when you're dealing with John Wayne, man, because John Wayne was a different type of dude, man, and he little. As far as in, you know, size-wise, he might be 5'11", you know, but he probably ain't weigh no more than 160 pounds, you know, skinny, slim, you know, he had one of them type of, you know, look like metabolism. He can eat whatever he want to. He ain't gonna get no bigger or nothing. You know, he ain't doing no whole lot of working out, none of that, you know what I'm saying? He got enough strength in that arm, that's all he need, you know what I'm saying? And he had the heart. He had the heart to go with it. That's a whole different thing. You got to have the heart to go with it. Because when you in those type of situations where you may have to get, you know, ultra violent like that, you're going to have the heart to go with it. Because just like you going at somebody with that type of mentality, you have to always assume or think that somebody coming at you with that type of mentality. So, you got to think safety first. And, you know, I've seen dudes go at dudes before, you know, with the Bethlehem and get the whole situation turned around on them because they was faking with it. They trying to scare you with it. They trying to intimidate you with it. They trying to make you think that they will, you know, put that work in on you when all in all they just want to scare you and get you away from them or whatever the situation may be. John Wayne was not one of them. Yeah, he was not one of them. If he was coming with it, you better be trying to get up out of there. You know, you better be trying to get up out there or to protect yourself, you know, at all costs. Cause yeah, he was serious. And I've seen him in some wild situations, man, where, you know, if he started snapping out, it don't matter if it's you or the police. He gonna take it to the next level. Once he go left, he ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to be brought back. He ain't coming back. And situations I've seen him in over the past, thinking my mind, I got to say this as well, you know, which is you know, just reality. He probably would tell you himself, John Wayne love to get high. He love to get high, you know, he love it, you know, and that's one of his things. And if by chance that stuff come on the compound and he can't get it, oh yeah, he ain't liking that at all. He ain't feeling that at all. And he fell to the point where he knows what's going on in the penitentiary. He know this is dudes hustle. He know that this is how dudes get their money. He know this is how dudes send money out back out there to their family by taking upon all the risks they take to get it in there. They looking for a return on their investment at all, you know, at all costs, because you know what they got to go through to get it in there, and what they got to pay to get it in there, and all this and all of that. Dudes got to get their money back, so he understands that, you know. But in his words, at the same time, they know I want to get high. You know what I'm saying? And they know if I had the money, you know, bank man, I pay. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with paying, you know. But at the same time, man, don't play me like I'm a sucker. Like, you know, you already know I want to get high. You already know that if I got it, I'm going to give it to you. And then you can hit me on tick. You know, tick means on credit. He said, you can hit me on tick knowing that I'm a hustler. I'm going to get the money back. When I get it, I'm going to pay you. But no, man, these chumps want to keep on playing, man. And then when I start going trying to take their stuff, then they just want to slander my name. You know, they want to say John Wayne robbing people. John Wayne robbing his own homeboys. You know, come on, man. We'll break bread then, man. They ain't got to act like that, man. Because if I don't get it, I'm going to act like that. You know what I mean, babe? And I used to be like, yeah, John, man, I feel you, dog. I know what you mean, man. But, you know, just be calm, man. Dudes know, they know who you is, man. They going to show you some love if they can, man. But, you know, dudes trying to get their money. John Wayne said, man, F that money, man. Bro won't get high, man. I'm telling you, man, bro won't get high, man. You know, and that's how he felt. And when it came to that, you know, he was a little bit off balance, because it didn't matter if it's his homeboy or whoever. John Wayne figured even more so if you his homeboy and you getting the package in, then you supposed to look out for him anyway, because he John Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Because he know, and he assuming that you know, because anytime it's a beef with Richmond, he on front line. So he feel like this is my compensation. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to look out for me. You know, because he ain't going to let nothing happen to you. I mean, if you a man and you one-on-one with somebody, that's cool. But if it's ever a beef where they got the name, they using the name, oh, Richmond, oh, Tidewater, oh, DC, or Detroit, whatever the name is, if it's a beef like that, when you talking about the city, man, John Wayne is in there. He in there like swimwear, and he gonna be the one that, like I say, 9 times out of 10, if there's a whole lot of talking going on and ain't nothing really happened yet, he gonna cut straight to the chase. He might pull up and be like, man, F all that, man. What y'all trying to do? And let somebody say anything negative, anything like, man, hey, he pulling it out and he going to work. He going to work, and it has been tried and tested that he gonna put that work in, you know. And then, like I said, the same thing with the administration. You know, he like to gamble too, you know. And, you know, I told y'all before, when you gambling there, especially if you playing dice or you playing poker, and John Wayne played both, you know. And if you playing that and the police roll up on you, it all depends on what police it is. They know gambling is going on in prison. You can't stop gambling in prison. I don't care what they tell you. You can take the cards, you can take the dice, you can take everything. if you got human beings in there, you not gonna stop the gambling in prison. It's just an impossibility. I can't see how it could ever happen. Even if you lock everybody in the cell, if it's a 24 or 23-1 lockdown, and you dudes still gonna gamble because they gonna bet. You know, they gonna holler through the door. And when the doors open, people expect to get paid. So gambling is just unstoppable in prison. You know, it's just one of those things that you can't stop. And I think most administrations acknowledge that, and they let it be as it be. As long as there's not no drama, nobody getting hurt, they don't really press it. But you always got certain type of officers that will, want to go above and beyond their job duty. You know, you might have an officer walk in and you playing poker. You know, if you playing dice, if you shooting dice, usually you on the floor somewhere. If you shooting dice, then 9 times out of 10, when the police come in, everybody gonna stop and wait till the police leave out. But if you playing poker, you at a table, and they just gonna, more or less turn their chips over or just hold their chips in their hand. And people know what table is gambling, what table playing spades, what table over here just playing Uno. They know because they work there and they walk around, but they just mind their business and they go ahead because 9 times out of 10, they know it's going to be more trouble than it's worth. And as long as ain't nobody in there arguing, fussing, fighting, or getting ready to do something, they not going to bother you. But like I said, there's always exceptions. You'll have police he just want to be bored that day. He want to, oh, y'all gambling over here? Or he come to the table, man, let me see them chips. Or let me see them cars. You know, things like that. You get officers like that. They just, I don't know what's wrong with them, man. They just can't let well enough alone. You know, they got to and shove at you at all time, poke at you. Well, John Wayne ain't one to be poked at. And like I told you, he don't care if the police or not. And I done seen him come in the block and John Wayne at that poker table. And if he losing, it's even worse. Because some police, they come there, they confiscate the cars. They confiscate the chips. Now, if you already been playing poker and you losing, you done lost your money, or even if you winning, if they take all the chips, there's no accountability to who's up and who's down. You see what I'm saying? So somebody can't get paid. So that leaves all the responsibility on the house man to straighten all this money. So it's really the house man is really the one, whoever's running the gambling establishment, the poker game or whatever, he's really the one that's on the hook. But you gonna have everybody gonna be lying there. If I was up $20, I'm gonna say I was up 40. If I was down 10, I'm gonna say I won't down but 5. So it's just gonna be so much chaos. So when you get them to come in there, they actually create more problems than they're stopping. You know what I'm saying? Because the gambling has already started and things is already in motion. But you'll get them police coming there, man, and if John Wayne losing, and don't nobody say nothing because they don't want the whole, everybody just descending down on the pod, locking everybody down because they gambling and dudes is making so much of a ruckus. So most of the time they just get the chips up. And a dude will probably had keep some on pen and paper and say, well, this. But you gonna always have dispute about, nah, that ain't right. Woo. I gave you this, doing that. It's chaos. Man, John Wayne lose, you come up in there talking about getting them chips, man. Nobody ain't got to say that. John Wayne gonna tell the CEO, man, you better get up out here, man. You better get up out here, man. And depending upon who the CEO is, he might be like, man, what do you mean get up out here? Man, John Wayne be like, man, you better get up out here, man. He had this thing sometime. A lot of times I was around him. I don't know if he did it forever, but John Wayne used to chew. He used to always be chewing on something like plastic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, plastic. You know how we get the plastic spoons and plastic forks or something? A lot of dudes are taking bite a little piece off there to be chewing on. It ain't like we had gum. You know what I'm saying? So John Wayne used to be chewing on that stuff all the time. And he'd get to talking with us Saturday, man, you better get on up out of here, man. Get up out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, ain't nobody bothering you, man. You coming up in here disturbing the park, man. We playing cards, man. Get on up out here, man. And they can take that as a threat alone and get you locked up. But by now, the whole administration, know who John Wayne is. They know him by name. They know everything about him. And this may be somebody that's new, or this may be somebody who don't like him. But in any case, they playing with fire. You know what I'm saying? They playing with fire because he will go at the police as well. Just as hard as he'll go at you. He will go at the police with deadly intentions. I've seen it. You know, so that's just his character. And in one incident, man, I think the police had said something to him, man, something crazy to him in the gym. But the police was on the other side of the gate. So the gate hadn't opened, and John Wayne and him going back and forth, back and forth. And John Wayne telling him, well, stay out there till the gate open then. Stay out there till the gate open. You want to be tough, guy. You stay out there till the gate open. So the dude acting like, well, you threatening me? Oh, you threatening me? Oh, you ain't got to worry about it. I'm going to write you up. You going to jail. John Wayne like, I ain't going nowhere. Stay right there. Stay right there. You want to talk like you a tough guy? You a tough guy. Stay right there. Now, mind you, John Wayne, very rarely have I seen him when he ain't got that Bethlehem on. I'm telling you, he stayed strapped, you know, and sometimes with two, he stays strapped. Sometimes with two of them on him. He's not faking with it. He gonna do something to you. Yeah, he gonna do something to you if you playing with him. And dude was threatening to lock him up. So I guess in his mind, he already felt like I'm getting locked up anyway. I got to have him. You know what I'm saying? So he telling the dude to stay there. The dude leave, right? Going to the administration building like he going to write John Wayne up. Man, they bust them gates open, man. John Wayne went straight to the administration building. Straight. And when I tell y'all the administration building, I'm talking about this is where the warden at, the major, the secretaries. This is where everybody at. This is the front of the building. This is a building that you don't even really supposed to be in unless you got a pass to come there. Man, John Wayne went up in that joint and went berserk. Where he at? Where he at? Tell him to come up out here. No, I don't F that. He talking to me like I'm crazy. I don't care. Ain't nothing about him being no police. You don't talk to me like that. They ain't gonna try to get me locked up. Talking about I'm threatening him. He threatening me. Man, tell him to bring his punk. Tell him come out here. He's snapping, man. Them people talking, man, you gotta get out the ministry. You better get up out here. And they calling other people and everything. Man, John Wayne has seen the dude out there with the mop. They be work in the administration. He mopping the floor and stuff. John Wayne went over there and snatched the mop from him. He taking the mop and shoving it through the bars and just, I mean, he just snapping. He want this dude to just show himself to come out there or try to antagonize him to come out there. Or when he know they gonna end up coming out there to try to get him or to subdue him, he want dude to be one of them to come out there, because you can rest assured he got something for him. And he just snapping, man. And I think the administration, especially the ones who want to wear, they looking at him, they like, man, he crazy. You know what I'm saying? He coming up in here doing this. Yeah, he is. He is. When he get to that point, yeah, he is. He crazy. And jail is of no consequence to him. He going if he already know he going, because the man say they don't get ready to go write you up saying you threatened me. So if he's saying he going to jail anyway, John Wayne like, the real John Wayne, I'm going out in a blaze of glory then if I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I'm going there and shooting. You know, the John Wayne you seen on TV, the Duke, you know, he was acting. This John Wayne right here, he not acting. He's serious. He's serious. So, man, he done slung the mop all through because it's bars. These doors are made of bars. When you're trying to get in administration, they bars, so you can see through. You can see the people sitting down there, what they call the center circle. They sitting down there. They control all the doors, the gates of what open and what close. So they're not gonna open because they can look right there and see who you are. He done shoved the mop all through there. He done went and got the mop bucket and slung it all up against the bars, water everywhere. The dude that working there, he did the best thing he could do. He just exited. He exit stage left. He get up out there. Because John Wayne in there turned up the administration building. You know what I'm saying? Now, 100 police gonna descend on him in about 5 minutes. And he still ain't tripping. You know, and when they come running and they come from different areas, now he's in a long corridor with the way you come in right here, which is bars too. The lady got to hit the gate to open. The other side, which is bars, they got to hit the open. But he's trapped up in here by himself now. You understand? So you got police coming from this way, you got police coming from that way. Now you got all these police now, and they still ain't popped that door to run in there because they know he had something on him that was going to go in them. You believe that? I'm telling you, can believe that. And they knew it because most of the people had already knew him. I think John Wayne was on this is on Greens. John Wayne was on Greensville before I got there. You see what I'm saying? So they know who they dealing with. Make no mistake about it. So, man, they get there and everybody trying to negotiate with him. Everybody trying to talk to him. Look, just come over here, man. Get on your knees and you know what I'm saying, and put your hands behind your back and blah blah blah. They really want to see if he got something on him, but they already got it in their mind. They know he do because of the move that he make. So he's telling me, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't tell that punk to come out here talking to me like I'm PUSSY. Tell him to come out here. Come on, man. He being unprofessional. Yeah, I ain't going for it. Tell him to come up out here. They won't run it up in there. I can tell you that right now. Because all them work there. Now when they got the advantage on you, they can get on top. Yeah, they going to do what they do. They going to act all of them tough then. Everybody tough then when there's no threat. But when there's a threat, oh, you can best believe they proceed with extreme caution. You know, so then they end up getting the watch command over there. They getting the major over there. They getting all the big hats to try to talk to him to calm him down. But he in the administration building in the hallway turned it up. He done threw mops. He done threw mop buckets. He done put water all over there. He done cussed everybody out. And they still ain't made a move on him because they know that it's going to be dangerous when they run up on him. You know, so, man, I think it was, they ended up getting, I think it was Trent, man, if I can remember correctly. Trent was a dude who had moved up, came from the wall, you know, he big old troubleshooter, da-da-da-da. He ended up being a warden somewhere, but Trent was able to talk to him, man, and try to calm him down and, you know, able to get off of him what they got up off of him just to get him. But John Wayne ended up going to jail, and he ended up going to jail still, and they took them things up off of him, so he got charges for that. He got charges for threatening. He got charges for destruction of state property. He got all types of charges. And he's still going to jail telling them if he see him, he got to have him. You know what I'm saying? He got to have him. But this is the mentality of him when he go. When he go, he gone. You know what I'm saying? When he go, he gone, man. And these are some of the incidents that I was around him that happened. It's many more incidents where I won't around him that I've heard of. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, like I say, me and him, when we first met, you know what I'm saying, we was cool. We always end up being cool, you know what I'm saying? And I can relate to him. I understand him. I know where he coming from. And I know I say this a lot in my videos, and I know y'all probably think that I'm just saying it to say it. But I'll tell you, most of these dudes is not bad dudes. You know what I'm saying? They really not when you get to know them. You know, now I don't know, and I can't say if this was their mentality on the street and this what led them to prison. I don't know that. I only know them from prison. But I do know that most of these dudes that I've spoke of, when you are actually around them, you know, they not no bad dude. When you just kicking it with them, they not no bad dude. When they go off, when they snap, when they antagonize, when they feel pressured, that's when they turn into the dude that I be telling y'all about. But you have many dudes like this in prison. They just as calm as they want to be. You know what I'm saying? And then that pressure, when that pressure comes out of them, man, it's just explosive. You know, and John Wayne loved to play basketball. He loved to play basketball. I ain't gonna say he was the greatest basketball player, but he wasn't the worst basketball player neither. But in prison, like I told y'all before, that basketball court that caused a whole lot of people to get some puncture wounds in them, get some, you know, knocked out teeth, get some black eyes, some broke noses, some split heads. That basketball court. Because people want to get next, then they want to get their friends, then they want to take their own team on the court, and it's just a lot. And dudes like, I got next, no you don't, woo, 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 and there it is. That's all it takes in prison. That's all it takes in prison is a dispute. You know what I'm saying? Of different of opinion. And that could be war. That can be war in prison. And John Wayne used to always go there and try to get next. And a lot of dudes ain't want to pick him for different reasons. A lot of dudes may feel like he couldn't play with the big boys or that when he do play, it's going to be some drama. So either or, a lot of dudes ain't want to pick him. So he got to get next. So he get next and he, you know, so he can get a run on the court. And I can remember them because they got high flyers in prison there. Don't get it twisted. They got some dudes in there that could have, you know, played in college and possibly the NBA. They come through there. You know what I'm saying? Prison is not exclusive for NBA players or super talent. You have super talented dudes that have made bad decisions and end up in prison. But had they made the right decision, could have ended up in the NBA, could have ended up in the NFL. I've met several cats like that, but it's the decision making process that they had before they came to prison that ended them up in prison, which ultimately altered their life experience. But you had some high flyers in there, man. I'm talking about dunkers and all of that. But John Wayne, one day we was down there and he had next, or assumed he had next, and somebody else thought they had next, and it was a big thing. And it'd be a lot of brawls in that gym too, or brawls over basketball court. Whereas to this dude got a beef, so 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12 dudes gonna back his hand, and then the dude that he got a beef with got just as many, and then next thing you know, you got a literal brawl and everybody fighting, everybody pulling out the Bethlehem. This has happened several times in the course of me, being incarcerated, and I've seen it, I've been in it, and witnessed it many, many times. So John Wayne is arguing about next at this particular time, and another dude saying he had next. And he ain't really backing down from John Wayne saying that he got next. And then you got dudes on the court, they like, who got next? And they ask, well, man, didn't I have next? And you got dudes agreeing with him. You got dudes agreeing with John Wayne. You got some dudes saying, man, I don't know who had next. You know what I'm saying? So when the game over, the debate is still going on about who got next. Well, John Wayne ended the debate. John Wayne ended the debate by saying, well, ain't nobody playing. And John Wayne proceeded to go get all the basketballs in the gym and pull that Bethlehem out and pop every one out. Boop, shh, boop, shh, and defied anybody to come and try to stop it. Defied anybody to come try to stop it. Now, he just shut down rec for everybody. And then when he finished, he went and sat in the middle of the court and said, if anybody got a problem with it, come on and tell me about it right now. Right now. And you got mumbles and you got whispers, but ain't nobody approaching. Ain't nobody approaching. Now, some of them probably wanted to, but like I said, the penalty is going to be greater than what you looking for. Because he won't play it, and they knew he won't play it. And the only thing they could do is walk around and mumble and whisper, man, John Wayne crazy, man. Ain't nobody want to play basketball with, man. Nobody want to deal with, man, all that crazy food. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he'll do. Once he go over the edge, man, he is gone. You know what I'm saying? He is gone. And then, like I say, that's his personality. He going to be calm, and you not even going to be able to look at him. See, that's another thing, too, what I tell y'all before about different dudes trying to judge a book by its cover. John Wayne thin as paper, man. He thin as paper. He's straight up and down, man. He ain't got no muscles. He ain't got no nothing, but he got that heart, and he ain't playing with you, and they know that. And that will keep a bully, it's going to keep him at bay. Because just like I told you, at the end of the day, don't nobody want to die. Ain't nobody want to die. Don't know. Everybody's a soldier till it's time for war. And when John Wayne says it's time for war, he really mean war. So yeah, another incident in the gym. He was in there with his buddies, homeboys. Like I told you, when Richmond is involved, and especially if it's somebody he know, and you not from Richmond, and you beefing with him, oh, John Wayne is gonna be the one to make the move. And I can remember these dudes, and I don't even want to say their name, but they, people who was there know exactly who I'm talking about. But they was arguing with some dudes that was not from Richmond. And it was like 3 of them arguing with like 4, 5 other dudes. And John Wayne is in earshot. John Wayne heard, and they acting like they all getting ready to, get it in, get the swinging punches. The argument is that heated, where it's getting ready to be some punches thrown, and if it ain't none getting ready to be thrown, the words is being said, it should have been some being thrown. So John Wayne, like I say, he front line. He ain't gonna do all of that. John Wayne heard what's going on, walk over there, pull one of his homeboys to the side, ask him what's happening, give him one of the Bethlehems, and he proceeded to take his and pull it out and went straight to one of the dudes and just started slinging. And dudes started running and everything. John Wayne, one of them clipped him. The old clip, all you old school dudes know what I'm talking about, when you're running and a dude kick your back leg and clip you like that and you fall down. Man, that's the worst thing could happen to him, man. He clipped the dude. The dude fell down. John Wayne got on top of him, man, and was and ended up hitting dude. One of the Jones hit the dude in the top of the head. and they had to get him up out there. They had to medevac him up out there, you know. And that incident was big on Greensville, you know, because all of them got locked up, and the ones that didn't go to the hospital, and even when they went to the hospital, the penitentiary, you go to the hospital, no matter what happens, if you survive, when you come back, you go into segregation. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't well enough to go to segregation and lick your wounds, you go into medical segregation, but you go into segregation. So they all got locked up. They shut the whole compound down because they considered that like a brawl, and they didn't want this city to get the beefing with this city because these dudes got the beefing and they from different cities. So they shut the whole compound down, man, and that was a John Wayne incident, you know. But it wasn't even his initial beef. But just because they was from Richmond, and just because he was cool with them, and just because he was in earshot, he made it his beef. You know what I'm saying? He made it his beef. And he made the move, man, and he shut the whole compound down with that move right there. You know, but this is who he is. This is who he gonna be, and he don't do no faking. He ain't doing no pretending. You know, and like I say, John Wayne, man, he just a different breed. He a different breed. He ended up being. I was on the compound with three different compounds with John Wayne. 3 different compounds: Greensville, Sussex 2, and Nottoway. 3 different compounds with John Wayne. One compound that I was on John Wayne with, crazy as it may sound, man, John Wayne ended up my cell partner. Yeah, me and John Wayne was sellers, man. We was sellers, man. But that's my dude, man. He no nonsense. He not faking. And if you want some static and you go barking up his tree, you can rest assured you better be serious about what you're doing, and you better be ready to put some work in. And you better be ready to protect your life, man, because John Wayne will most definitely be trying to take it. But yeah, I just wanted to drop a little bit of that on y'all about John Wayne, man. A lot of y'all was asking about him, man. If y'all want to know more about him, want to know about when he was my celly, y'all let me know throughout the comments, man. But I'm just sitting up here. I just wanted to give y'all this off the top because I'm just reminiscing in my mind, and I'm thinking about more things about John Wayne that I witnessed or been around, man. But trust and believe, man, he's a different type of character, man. Richmond, stand up, man. That's one of your own. That's John Wayne. I don't know what they tell you about him on the street. I don't know what's going on, how he did, or what he. I know in that penitentiary, John Wayne is respected, and he is a problem, and you gonna have to deal with him. You gonna have to deal with him, and he's not gonna be playing. That's a fact. Anybody who tell you different, I can't vouch for that. I can't co-sign it. I've been around him too many times, too many places, and I ain't never seen him back down from nothing. And I don't care if it's the police or if I ain't seen him do no backing down. He going forward. He going forward. You know. So yeah, man. So salute to him, man. I hope he out here. I hope he doing well. I hope he staying healthy, man, and being safe and being smart and making good decisions, man. Cause like I say, that prison ain't for nobody, man. It definitely is not for nobody. But TBP, man, we out here. We just trying to reach him and teach him, man. And that's what we trying to do. And like I say, it's a blessing in every lesson, man. And the blessing in this lesson is that the chances is, if you run into a John Wayne on the street, you know to go the other way. If you run into John Wayne in prison, it ain't no other way to go. Because you there and he there. Don't put yourself in that position, man. Y'all be safe out there. Be smart. Make good decisions, man. And duck them hooks. Boom. Boom. Peace and love.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.